Hey, what's up? Renaissance Man here, and this is my failed rank match with Josh. I didn't really play well this game, but let's see what happened. So we start with a game as always, and it looks like Josh went back to farming because he's not good with eco really. But so I send Josh some reds because right now my thought is to get up to 265 eco. Just have a little extra money coming in. If you hear me sniffle, I'm a little sick. And right there, before Josh sent those bloom moves to pinks, I tried to sell my third tier farm. My third tier dark monkey to get to the second tier farm, but it just didn't end well. So I kind of got behind on eco with that. But so yeah, we're just moving along the game, and I'm trying to keep up with Josh with farms here. But at this point, Josh is being a little aggressive, making sure I upgrade my monkeys. I send him back some blacks, because round 7 is a good round to send somebody blacks, because the natural blooms on A game will get lives almost definitely if you give them blacks to keep the monkeys distracted. So I send him some yellows here, because round 8 is a good time is to send yellows, because by round 8 they don't have a lot of defense. At this point I'm just trying to get as many lives as possible. It looked like I should have got like a lot more lives there, but apparently I didn't. So I let it go. And then I had to use battle energy for them regrow lads, because regrow lads are really, really good on A game if you don't get the juggernaut up fast enough. Now I'm being really aggressive here because he only has a catapult, so I'm thinking I at some point I'm going to get lives, but he still was able to defend it somehow. I don't know how, but he was able to defend regrow zebras with just a catapult. And as you can see, I am way behind on farming because I'm being so aggressive. And I knew that this was the reason why I lost the game, because of my aggression. But so yeah, he is up by like 13 bananas, and I am still trying to be aggressive here. I'm at this point I'm not even worrying about farming. I'm just trying to get lives, because I know Josh is good enough to once he gets to round 21 on, he'll be able to defend well enough. And since he had the lives advantage, I just couldn't allow for him to have the lives advantage at round 21. So I'm just at this point just doing my best to get lives on him, but he's doing a really good job of defending, and I'm having problems with myself over here. Still trying to get lives. Send him some regrow leads. He uses battle energy. I wasn't really re-rushing well in this game. I wasn't really defending well either, but I sent them these three these three Moabs to try to make themselves factory, but he sold his jug instead, and that's when I just lost. I was way aggressive in that match. It wasn't a good match. On to the next one. As you can see, we're playing offside here, and this was another match where I just did not play well at all. So I think in both games, the biggest thing that really got me was trying to get lives or just being too aggressive on them. Because Josh just kept up with his farming, and he did really well at defending my rushes. And that's what basically won him the series. I've had like good prior success with Josh, but in this series I wasn't doing the right things against him, because there's a certain way that Josh plays, and if you play him wrong, he'll beat you every time. So I do my best to like play Josh right, because otherwise he'll just keep winning, because he's really good at rushing, and he's recently become really good at farming. So he's a good package. I won't say recently. He was always good at farming, but with the update, he wasn't as good. So he's getting back into the farming groove. So I'm farming pretty well right here. I'm sending him a bunch of blacks. And I use my battle engine around 8, which is a big mistake. You never want to use the battle engine around 8, which made me sell my farm and get up, because I thought he was going to do bloom boosted yellows, which would have did a lot of more damage. Now at this point I should have just stuck with the lives advantage I had, but I was still being aggressive because I guess I saw that since Josh didn't have enough defense to defend like leads, he would lose to the leads, but he pulled out Chipper, which was a good idea on his part, and he defended leads really well. And as you can see, I had a good amount of money, but I didn't build farms or build defense, so he rushed me and beat me. So GG Josh.